In today's session, we'll be covering a couple of the most common use cases for control, such as adjusting equipment behavior in real time, and also diagnosing and troubleshooting recent or live events. So in our first example, let's presume we had a facility manager or tenant that was in the building overnight, and they discovered that lights were on during unoccupied hours. So we receive a work order that lights were on, and I've navigated to our control scene, in this case Denver demo, which highlights some of our lighting points here. So I've selected the lighting tab in the banner at the top, and right away I can see that our lighting status is on, and despite the fact that our command is off. So this appears to be an issue with an override. Perhaps a technician or someone on site manually overrode these lights to the on position, and therefore that override is commanding over our schedule. So in this case, pretty simple way to fix the issue. We're going to turn this override off by simply selecting that toggle and hitting submit changes. It's important to note that if you happen to accidentally bump any of these switches here, it will not submit your changes right away. Rather, to prevent that inadvertent change, we provide users the option to confirm by submitting changes. So I'll submit that change, and we'll see our lighting status here update to off in real time. This is one of the biggest reasons why we like to include status sensors in our control scenes, such that when we do adjust equipment or lighting behavior, we can see that status take hold in real time. As a reminder, scenes are just different views of your sensors. I'm actually going to go to our office sensors scene, which are all read-only, but in this case, let's presume that a tenant filed a complaint about the space being very warm today or yesterday. To diagnose this, as a reminder, our tiles show us our current sensor readings, but since I don't know when exactly this complaint started, I only know when it was filed. I'm actually going to go to our trends tab and look at the data over the past 48-hour period. The first thing that jumps out to me is regarding our office supply air temperature. So I can see that yesterday it looks like the equipment went into occupied mode as expected, and the supply air temperature went into cooling mode. So far today, however, that supply air temperature has remained warm, which could be resulting in our hot space complaint. From here, the last thing I'd probably do, once I confirm that this is the root cause of the issue, is then create an event. This is similar to our other features such as site and alert analysis, where you can create an event and actually document that screenshot, in this case straight from within the control UI.